feel about rising sea levels in New York?
Very concerned.
Very concerned? It frightens you a little bit?
Definitely. Oh, you're living at sea level.
Guess so. Well, do you see any job opportunities coming about if the city were to flood?
My job will probably be transferred.
Your job would probably transfer?
I work with the MTA.
Oh, okay. And with the subways and the buses, that concerns
CPM,
you?
we're the builders.
Okay. And about transportation and construction, do you see any opportunity for job growth there?
No, they're actually in a shrinking because of the budget.
Because of the budget, but if the
shrinking.
city were to flood, do you think that would change, or?
They wouldn't have any additional funds. They would have to spend what money they have to pump out the system.
And how do you think it would affect the future generations, like children, per se? Do you think they would adapt or migrate?
Oh, they would have to adapt.
They would have to adapt. They're New Yorkers, right?
That's correct.
All right. Well, thank you for your time today, sir. Let Michael Meyer, our CEO, know about future rising sea levels. Do you see any job opportunities coming about if the city were to flood?
There will be more kinds of certain jobs, yeah.
Like construction, transportation,
Repair.
repair. How would it affect your life?
Well, I live in Brooklyn, pretty high up.
high up.
But if it could be something that doesn't affect life very much. It could be chaos. I mean, who knows how bad it'll be.
It would be chaotic instead of more organized.
Well, if people are forced out of their homes and they're forced out of their workplaces, and you probably have ensuing health problems if the water rose. I've seen a lot of horror stories about, and I mean horror stories about water rising.
Right.
But what it would really be like, I don't know. I'm much more worried about a dirty bomb.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Michael Myers, our CEO. Let him know how you feel about rising sea levels.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Have a good day. How do you feel about rising sea levels?
Well, I think it concerns everybody, and I think we're aware of it in Manhattan, being an island. But
do you see any job opportunities coming about for if this were to happen?
job opportunities, that hasn't actually occurred to me. Can you fill me in on that?
Such as construction-wise,
Well, construction, yeah, for sure. I mean, I guess, absolutely. Yeah, it would, yeah.
How do you think it would affect your children's lives?
Well, I'd like to think that we'd be prepared for it, so.
Do you think that they would move or stay in the city or
Well,
adapt?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on what, how accelerated it is.
So
You know,
say
when
about 20 feet.
20 feet in how many years?
Well, 30.
In 30 years? Well, I don't know that we'll live the rest of our lives in Manhattan, but it'd be nice if to think that we could if we wanted to. So,
Exactly. Well,
yeah.
thank you for your time.
Not
Let
at
Michael
all.
Meyer, our CEO, know how you feel about rising sea levels.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. How do you feel about rising sea levels?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. When you rise the sea levels, girl, guess what happens? You shake heaven and hell. This is ridiculous. Why are you gonna rise if you're not ready to shake heaven and hell? This is ridiculous here. The rise of sea levels is getting off the hook. The Himalayas is going crazy. They melting. Every minute I'm talking to you right now, they are melting, baby. It's getting wet out there.
It is. And how do you see any job opportunities coming about if the city were to be flooded?
You know what? They need to get the big boats out there, baby.
Big boats.
The big boats. I'm not gonna curse on here. They get the fucking big boats out there and control this shit because it's getting ridiculous. I'm serious. This is ridiculous. The sea level's going up. And you know what? Off the record, I think New York is getting ready to have an earthquake.
You think New York's already had a birth?
I swear to God.
Yeah?
Do you know because they want to build so much. They don't want to say nothing, but keep it on the record, because if it happens, I want $1 million fucking dollars. Excuse my language. Because we underneath the craters. And they keep building up. Yo, you think the earth had consciousness?
Yeah. Well, thank you for your opinion. Let our CEO, Michael Meyer, know how you feel about it.
Oh, I know this guy.
You do?
Yo, but what about water?
Water?
You're Pisces?
I am not, but thank you.
You're a Cancer?
No.
But why are you so concerned about water?
Because it's for Future Waterproof Corporation. We're here to engage the people and the community to be aware of the rising sea levels and to create job opportunities for that. So tell our CEO.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think the East River will rise up if it keep happening and East River will come over here?
This will happen in about 50 years or so. The city will be flooded.
Hey, sweetheart, I'm from the hood. Okay, I'm not from the Hamptons. But let me tell you something, sweetheart. You have beautiful eyes. Let me tell you something. That sea level is going to get ready to rise. And I'm going to tell you something. People going to be swimming past Avenue B, trying to get where they got to go. Don't think it's going to happen in 5 years. It's going to happen sooner than that.
Okay.
Listen to me. This is ridiculous, man.
It is ridiculous.
Because the people do not take care of the things that's supposed to happen.
Tell him, and he will...
What's his name?
Michael Meyer. He will take care of you.